Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. And we are here at the lovely Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, and we are down in the basement where there is a lab. We are seeing cryopods there in the distance. At least I'm pretty sure they are cryopods, considering the revelations we got about the lifetime employment program that the board is trying to implement. And we're going to do a little bit of exploring today. I don't know how much more of the game we have to go, but hopefully we'll be able to throw a wrench into the board's plans here, because this is some bad stuff. Alongside the retirement plan, it's not going to work out, I don't think. Now, real quick off camera, I did a few upgrades to Felix. I went ahead and gave him Old Reliable, which is 429 DPS, which is a significant upgrade over the Euthanasia kit he was rocking out. And I also gave him the MSI Elite Armor, so he now has a little bit more oomph, let's say. And considering the fact we're taking on corporate troopers... Oh, okay. It's going to be one of those things. So let's actually take a look at the map, and this is a big facility too. Our location is over there to get the gas. So I guess we're going to go ahead and explore this area first. Do we need to talk to any scientists?
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
We saw variants in the results that we never accounted for.
Okay, lockers. I'm just looking for anything really out of the ordinary that we can pilfer. Oh crap, this is not lasting long.
To explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch. Now get to work.
I do really want to explore and see what they're doing. Okay, we've got dead bodies. That shouldn't really surprise us, though, should it? And we've got a trooper there. That's the... We've got animal testing.
What a pleasant surprise. Thanks to you, Reginald, Philippa, and the rest are up to their old games of deception and seduction. But what are you doing here?
Forgot about this guy. Well, I need to inspect the dimethyl sulfoxide.
On the other side of the lab? Why, that requires a top-level clearance. After all, we're running low on the stuff. I really shouldn't be doing this, but you did help me out. Take this key card. It'll get you into the hibernation lab where the remaining dimethyl sulfoxide is. If you're seen by any of the guards, however, I'm afraid I can't help. Good luck.
Much obliged. Oh, look at him.
I haven't seen you before. You're not a test subject, are you?
Cow. Okay, well that's going to make life a little bit easier for us. Broken computer screen. This is where all the magic happens, apparently. Looks like a lot of these haven't been loaded up, though. Now, I'm wondering if we're caught, if it's going to go straight into a combat situation, or... It probably is. Okay. Bathroom, shower facilities. Shower facilities. UDL identity cartridge. We are pressing our luck here. But there's such good loot. And I don't know what's... like, we've got so much of this area to explore. Right, let's assume that we can go back to that. Heavy-duty warehouse district. The blue line. Okay. Oh crap, we're not going to make it. Shh. Whew, boy. So let's try... yeah, bless you, stupid high stealth. Let's head here into this examination room.
Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a rupture.
Remember, Ministry terminals are to be used by Ministry business are for Ministry business only. Anyone caught or suspected of using Ministry terminals for criminal, defamatory, or non-work related purposes will be prosecuted. Autopsy records. All subjects have perished after undergoing multiple hibernation cycles. Subject 19F, massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal from hibernation chamber. 61B, intestinal rupture upon removal. 82C, lab technician accidentally shortened hibernation chamber. Subject electrocuted. And subject 15R, pulmonary edema upon removal from hibernation chamber. So this might be one of those things where people will actually die once they're taken out of these things. That's not good. There's the slab. See, we're getting information here. Slowly but surely. I'm glad no one is particularly caring that we're having to go in and out through the elevator. So it looks like there's a stairway going up. Let's see what we can do about getting... oh no. We have to go all the way to the end. There's no, like, shortcut. That's not good. Here, let's go ahead and save the game here. I want to see what happens if our cloak actually fails. We may have to go like super stealth, but I'm wondering if we can just talk our way out of it. Oh, wow. Hello, Central Lab. Ooh, is this a... hey. Oh, crap. I don't know where these go. Where does this go? Let's find out. Okay, the lab's upper level. Smile and wave, boys. Okay, cloak is about to drop.
I really should concentrate on what I'm doing.
Okay, they don't care. It's the guards we need to be worrying about. Alright, Slick. We don't have any excuses now, but... Hibernation lab.
What? No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Oh, how... Dr. Endicott can vouch for me.
Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here.
Hey, I'd like to think of myself as extra special.
Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Fine. This only works a few times in each restricted area. Alright, so we need to find a key card or something. Okay, for the property of ministry, or for the protection of ministry property, containment log. UDL security scooped the subjects up from various locations around Halcyon. None displayed any behavioral abnormalities or homicidal tendencies. We tested revivifying formula number 132 on them, the one with high concentrations of adrenatime, and they begin exhibiting hyperaggression. Whatever you do, do not open the cells. Ooh. I want to see what we're dealing with here, though. Hey, David. Frenzied test subject. Okay, it looks like there's just one. So let's see how much that's this area that we've already checked. We've got this way out. Actually, if we go through here and take the stairs. Cell's open. It's just that. Oh, never mind.
Here I come! Look, we got... I can deal with this one.
Here they come!
Oh, oh, oh.
Whoa.
Oh, they are taking shots to the face.
Shit!
Okay. This, may have been a problem.
That's one down! Got him!
Okay, move it, move it, move it.
Max is down! Careful, you're hurt!
Oh, man. I stand by my decision. Oh, crap. Okay. Holy crap.
What up?
Right down Main Street.
Everyone all right?
Whew. Everything's fine here now. How are you? We got rid of mini guards. Yes, indeed. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go ahead and use our skullduggery here. Hi.
Something? Hey, this area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
Relax. How'd you think I got here?
I guess that's what I was wondering.
You really think I got past all the other guards if I didn't belong?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
If you say so. Map, map, map. Where do we go? Doesn't look like there's any other computers. Cool, calm, and collected, folks. Hello? Now, the good news is if we... Okay, there's a stairway. I don't see any guards around here. And that might be our escape route. So they've been doing some heavy-duty experimentation here. I wish we could explore a little bit more, but it is... Okay, dimethyl sulfoxide formulation version 1283.2G. So what do we do? Ah. Transfer terminal. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new project or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly and save the expense of additional trials. View lab notes. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We're still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of the chemical results in rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Warning, this procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Further information? Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% concentration in circulation. Experiment details. That's a lot of people that they have under down here. Experiment details. Authorization, Charles Rockwell, Lifetime Employment Program. Objective to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Results inconclusive, prognosis cautiously optimistic. Yeah, the thing about it is, though, is that they're seeing increased results with the sulfoxide. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Yeah, possibly. Let me look at the journal update real quick. You know what? I'm just going to take I'm going to take the small percentage. We'll save the game in case we mess up Royal. We don't know if these guys were put under of their own will. You know what I mean? Because they were talking about employees just suddenly disappearing. He asked for as much as possible. You know, I'm going to roll for it. Evens will use 100. Odds will use the 26%. 7. So let's do the 26.371. Proceeding to withdraw the maximum non-lethal quantity of chemicals, calibrating sensors, levels, transfer into canister. Okay. Well, we got it. Now to see if we can get out of here with a minimum of bloodshed. Now, we already went through the central lab. We've essentially seen everything that we need to see. Let's go ahead and take this elevator.
What was the score on last night's game?
I missed it. I didn't know you still cared about Tossball Max. What with your grand spiritual awakening and what all.
I don't, but I know you do.
Aww.
You know me, Max. I'm satisfied so long as the darlings get a proper clobbering. Which they most certainly did.
Oh, okay, Phineas. I was about to say, I was like, was he waiting for us outside the elevator? That would have been a hell of a swerve. Okay. Yep, return to Phineas. Well, if that is the case, can we... I don't think we can fast travel, can we? Nope, we gotta go ahead and leave here. Well, other than having to shoot all the inmates, I think we did a pretty good job. It actually reminded me of Serenity, when you find out that the Alliance were the ones that actually created the Reavers. They created the Boogeymen, but they hid it, so no one could discover that fact because it would destabilize the regime. Kind of makes you wonder how many experiments actually may have led to a few marauders here in Halcyon. Or the drugs, or anything like that. Okay. Are we back? We can do the thing? Yes, we can do the thing. And we didn't get any kind of... We have no idea what happened with that lady in the tunnels in the Board of Exploration. That might be one of those quests that we get if we had actually turned Phineas in. Because I do know... the only thing I do know is that there are some quests that are given to you if you go down that path that you're not going to find on this path, and vice versa. So... I'll just assume that's the case and move on. Lord knows we've done enough side quests already.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Okay, we got a broken snow globe. Where did we get said broken snow globe? I also want to see where that compass went. Oh! Could it have been Hawthorne's tampering that gave this janitorial automechanical a predilection for picking up junk? Here's where all that stuff went. Sam Sud Steeper. Sparkling is this unit's middle name. A steeper designed to kill germs rather than people. Bag of moldy sweetheart cakes. Aww. Faded air freshener. That's kind of cool. I like that. Still have no idea where the compass went, but that's nice that Sam is collecting stuff as well. Alright. Well, I figured the air freshener would be hanging in the bathroom. Alright. Back to Phineas.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Let's go ahead and skip the pleasantries.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
How did you find my ship?
There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what, exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
So you want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Wait. I didn't agree to that. Actually, I'm going to load up the autosave because I have an answer for what I wanted to do. There was an answer at the very bottom that I really liked, so we're going to do that instead of asking him. Charges are as listed. 1. Try to help people. For free. You know what? It would not surprise me if there's a tracking device on the Unreliable. That's like standard Star Wars trope. We'll have to see if that works, though. Or if I'm accurate. Let's hope nothing bad happens to Phineas. Oh, crap. We are all the way back here. Pet a cat during unauthorized leave time. I'd have a lot of charges if that were considered a crime. Guilty as charged, though. Come on now. Gotta have a... I get the feeling that that's the board's fix-it person right there. That's the operative. Dissident Wretch and his four-legged army are coming to invade your home and spoil your delicious Rizzo's brand products. The concept of that is kind of creepy, though, that all the food that's made here on Halcyon is starving people and they don't even know. They'll just get hungrier and hungrier. And it's like drinking glasses of water and never feeling... kind of like the cursed pirates in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. No matter how much they ate, no matter how much they drank, they couldn't slake their thirst. If you only eat rabbit meat, you'll starve.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen. You have a message.
No one ever...
Let me go ahead and skip what we got here.
You have... There's Phineas Wells. He has a lit... Wells is... You're in con...
Alright. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm getting a lot of noise on this signal. Could you fuck off and never call back? Thanks.
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's go ahead and get out of here, Ada. That felt better.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Hey, Dama. And just in case there's some sort of nonsense, let's go with Felix and Sam. Besides, with Phineas in that compartment for as long as he has been, chances are the rest of the asteroid hasn't gotten clean, so maybe Sam can help out. And we're taking Felix with us just because he is a corporate killing machine. And we may need that. I had actually heard that about rabbit meat. Okay. All the sparks coming from that ship. I don't think I'd ever seen those before. Alright, Phineas is still here. Let's see if we made the right call. First off, we're going to go pet Bubbles. Bubbles! Good Bubbles.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals in the Ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Well, these are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn.
Well, the colony's on the verge of collapse. Board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Well, it gets worse, I'm afraid. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. If they do find the Hope, yeah, they would go ahead and space everyone because that ship is actually made to take in and maximize. Oh, that's... Ugh. Well, we need to think about this. There's gotta be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all, and transformed the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Well, there is a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Well, the Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable to get it going.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Wait, I've got some questions first.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
So people aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
And just so we're clear, you know skip drives ain't really supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Well, no more questions. I'm ready.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Well, I wanted to talk about the Hope for a moment.
Certainly. How can I help?
Or if that's all the questions. Yep. That's all for now.
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
I've liked Felix the longer that he's been in the party. That ain't too bad, Felix. Our adventure serial's gonna need a name, too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
Squeeze the bridge of your nose. Felix.
Right, I'm overdoing it again. Got it. Sorry, boss. I'm just excited, you know? Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Unless we all die horribly.
Come on, boss. We're not gonna die horribly. It'd kill our ratings. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
Alright. I don't see there's anything else here. My hope, no pun intended, is that if we continue working and maybe the board falls down from the inside, we'd be able to go ahead and get that stuff taken care of and get those people released from the that are down there, the experiments, or not the experiments, but the people that are still in hibernation. The unreliable crew has all the plot armor until the movie. In the movie, then it has, you have, during the series, you'll have plot armor, and then in the movie, you'll find that plot armor disappears at a critical moment when you think you're a leaf on the wind. Alright, well, I guess we're heading to the Hope. Too soon. Yeah, I know.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Well, let's go ahead and throw some... I like that our handguns are at 100. I think we're just going to go ahead and keep that there. Let's do... I think Inspiration and Determination are fine. I'm not sure if we're going to be using Lockpick anymore. Let's go ahead and rock out... Lie? Get that up to 65, and our Hacking. See how that goes for us.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Captain, welcome back.
Oh, I didn't mean
How can I be of assistance?
to skip through that, Ada. I'm sorry.
See you soon, Captain.
I was trying to put the gun away, and it went into a dialogue option. Oh, and there's the Hope. Kept secret, but not forgotten. Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished, and its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Now we need to decide who we're actually going to...
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
And what's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's
Tell me about the Hope, Ada.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Well, that's all for now. And here we go.
Stay safe out there.
Definitely going with Parvati. And Felix. He was very excited to do this, so. Then the plot armor thickens with a Dwarven Bardic. Whew. This should be interesting. There's probably a lot of corporate guards there, and we're not going to be able to talk our way out of it. So, time to bring out the boom. But the thing about it is that there's hundreds of thousands of colonists, and that 23% was only enough to wake up a few people. It kind of makes me wonder how the math of that actually fits. Would your party be called the Legion of Boom? Yeah, we could have that the name of our serial adventure. How you doing, Rufio? Okay, that's not horrible. Let's go. Oh, corporate guards.
You hear about Edgewater? Glad to know we still have supporters in the colony.
They're letting... Okay. I thought we were going to have to shoot our way through. Why are we not... It's like, where's the kaboom? Okay, patch. Route an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-0012's reactor. Power status report. View archived logs, recorded audio transmissions, and or internal messages. Pre-launch roll call. Wilhelm Hunt. First Mate Donna Hunt. Rezi Torrega. Frank Nolda. And Alexei Volkov. Manual log. 10 years. Longest trip Dawn and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars, just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. An entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nut and freeze-dried meat. Well, this is it, folks. Say goodbye to the old blue, huh? Yeah. If anyone wants to... Good riddance. Why so bitter, Rezi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, moment of silence? Or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. No. From now on, we look only forward. Status. Reactors in power save mode. Only life support is powered. Engines 22,056 days overdue. Microwave short circuit after some idiot left his fork on this plate. Storage bay 5, 99%, 92%, 76%. Alright. Power is now being routed from the docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Thank you, Parvati. Now we gotta go to the other end of the ship. Why are these things... Why it... I'm confused why they're not shooting first and asking questions later. Quincy Duncan.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Oh, me? Well, we were sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger-happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Well then. Do. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer. Plasma cutter gold. Okay, where are these things? Durable guards.
That's impressive.
Perfecto. What's Perfecto? I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's like Red Dead. Marauder armor, Iconoclast armor. Alright. I am not seeing the duds. And we're here on the other side. Did I miss something? Yeah, Dama's good at that. Ah, there you are. UDL identity cartridge. That should get us going here. Yeah, it just says... Oh. Huh. Well, I guess we could just go ahead and kill everyone. I mean, there's no skin off my nose. We could do the sneaks.
Good luck.
You'll need it. Alright, well, we're just going to go through here. We did what he wanted us to do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Doom. Warning, unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Error accessing archives. Available entries. Darling, I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I just realized we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes. But our Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. He'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so, Will. Got some bad news about that, I'm afraid. You gotta help me, Alexei. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food. Oh, rations. Are you having digestion issues? No, I hate Borscht, Doctor. I hate it. I can't spend the next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. I do! It's disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Oh, come on, there's gotta be something you can prescribe. You'll get used to it or you'll starve. Up to you. Maybe we'll actually get an idea as to what happened to the colonists. I was really hoping we were gonna find... Oh, okay, we do have... Never mind. What? Hi, are you going to kill... Okay, no, you're not going to kill us. We're fine then. Everything's fine here now. Hmm? Just act like we own the place. Smile and wave, boys. Ooh, that is a lot of droids. Holy crap. Or robots, or whatever you want to call them. Tell me we just made this. Okay. Alright guys, we need to go ahead and close the door. Got shiny servos. Alright, Dama, we'll do it after the Outer Worlds is over. I don't like showing the furballs during the storyline stuff. But we will here after it's over. Okay, power status report, view archived logs recording audio transmissions and or internal messages. Pod removal. Occupant Wretch, removed by unknown crew member. Unknown crew members. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep them damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Ah, this is where they were at the beginning.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Yep, that's where I was. I was right there. That's where I got woken up. Now this looks like a place that we could... Hope Bridge keycard. Actually, we don't need that because our stats are so high. Oh, okay. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through space is... I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure. So many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudge decimal point, off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. So I've called you here because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Well, extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it on our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright, alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that whenever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now more than ever. Okay. Law help me. It worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Cap, I wanted this on record. I'm sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap, we're up shit creek. I'm not sure if that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it, so either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Wow. Something sinister happened. Oh, hi. Yep, here we go. You guys take care of that. I got the bridge key card. Can't use while in combat.
Boss! That's the last of them!
Dissidents found.
No one here.
Your uniform?
Power station auxiliary communication status online. Logs. We need to... What happened here? What caused everything to go all pear-shaped? Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonist, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. Gradual melt, flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. I can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112, real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. I'll begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? I think the law for disposable gloves. Steady now. Steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's Choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. Remount communications.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Of course. Okay, so... that's better. I kind of want to see... Holy crap, there's 3 floors. We're going to end up having to shoot our way through all this. Yeah. Okay. Well... these things happen.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Got it in one. Okay, so this is actually a shortcut to the bridge. I wonder... Huh. We are taking... Where's the rest of that go, though? Yeah, my curiosity is going to get the better of me, as is usual. See, there were 2 other pods opened. Kind of makes you wonder. Okay. Head up this ramp. I mean, if we have to shoot our way through the robots, we'll shoot our way through the robots. Whoa, okay. Excellent. Warning. Yep. Message exchange. Hey, Rez? Yeah. Bored. Up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up. Buzz me in? Sure. Don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexei and play with him instead. Volkov. Oh, wait. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Ah. Well, well. Alright, we are...
Can't keep us out.
What is Auto Mag Pistol Ultra? That sounds new and exciting. 525 DPS, huh? Nice two-shotter. Oh my.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Okay, we got another ramp here. Where's this lead us?
Unexpected noise sweeping the area.
Oh crap. Okay. Going this way does reset our disguise. That was my primary concern. I was just like, oh god.
Greetings, organized personnel.
Greetings.
Off I go.
Guys, seriously.
Oh, clever.
Yeah, these do look like something... Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Rezi, pretend for a second that I look at your screen. All I see is unintelligible math. Okay. You see this line? That's us. This one? That's where we should be. This one? That's where we're going. We're off course. And I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will! What's going on down there, Frank? I was going to ask you the same damn thing. The engine's just braced. Who hit the brakes? Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster-than-life travel. We gotta spin up the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hole-headed, Frank. Sorry. If I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would, but Nav's gotta plot a new course. Yes, dropping to sublight speeds means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take... Well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors and we can fly through a planet or star. Plus, we need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, we'll... Shit, I'm not sure. I think we'd just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will this take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, you see to the fuel. Rezi, assume you can get us back to the ship, skip space, and plot a course. Let's go. The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I could think of, in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna. But my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew, build the ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruisers to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They give us 10 years of rations, and we've used 9 of it. Rezi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Any way I carve this up, somebody's going to starve. I want this on record. We're fucked, and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't even getting to prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Rez is going to say it'd take 26 to get there on STL. Back home, I saw folks lose their minds going hungry for a week. A week. We ain't going to last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. This is not going to have a happy ending. got a Vermin 2 in there. Finally, near the end of the game, these start giving us some good stuff. Close it, close it. No one go through that door. We're gonna find the remains of the crew here eventually. I think that's just a matter of time. Okay, so we went in there. That's just gonna lead us back down to the ramp. And we're gonna get into a firefight here. Well, maybe not. Hello, Sprats. Did not expect to find you here. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on the record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of a steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I've spent on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. So maybe this is where... Are we up on the top floor? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. We are up above, everybody. Our gross security management system. Power down sentries, set targeting systems to UDL employees. Oh, man. Do we have anything that increases our hacking? We only got hacking of 65. If we had anyone else, if we had the Vicar, we could do it. That is a shame. That's okay, though, because I'm not going to cry over it, but I'm curious where all of this leads.
Nice and quick.
Actually, now that we know there's a ladder here, let's go ahead and do that. I think all of this stuff is computer controlled. We don't need Parvati. Oh. Whoops, wrong way. Ooh. Ooh, a piece of candy. Don't have to work. I wish there was some option at those ship computers that you could just, like, call one of the crew and go, hey, can you do me a favor and come back out here, please? Instead of just having to come in here and then go right back out again. But we'll head up there. We'll roundabout. I'm not going to sick them on the UDL employees right now because we haven't gotten into a position of getting shot. But just shutting all the auto mechanicals off, I think, is going to go a long way to helping us out. And then if we have to go kill all the UDL personnel, we'll do so. But with all the bloodstains that they were saying that was all over the place, then I assume the engineer was basically he seemed to be the most irrational. He's probably the one that caused everything to start going bad. Are you talking about your videos, Doom? Oh yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I love reading about those kind of things, those soldiers. Okay. There we go. Warning, in the event of a security breach, sentries will no longer assist in neutralizing threats. Do you still want to disable? Yes, please. Sentries are returning the charging stations to enter standby mode. Off they go. Thank you, Sprats, for showing me the way. And that's cool, they actually are going into their charging stations. And we already went that way. Did we go in here? That's just the ramp up. Oh.
Alright, listen up.
Shock Cannon Ultra. I didn't see that yet. I've heard a lot of good... I've heard, like, visually, that's an incredible film. And they don't make a whole lot of movies about World War I. So I'm glad that that's starting to change. Okay. We did not... Did we go in here? No, we did not. Oh, hello there, Mega Sprat.
Let's take him down! Score one for Felix.
Good lord. Okay, so... loot all the things. Flamethrower 2.0. So I'm wondering, did Phineas open more than 2 or 3 of these? Or is this what the crew eventually had to lower themselves to survive? I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy. Rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy. Like it was made of water. Stuffed him in back quick as fast as I could, and the rest of him ain't in a good way. I don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Oh, they did. Alright, they started eating people. One by one. Never bet against cannibals, yeah. Desperate times, desperate measures. I mean... Okay. To the bridge. Whoa! Okay, that's the command center that we were just at. Yeah, I mean, if they gotta eat, they gotta eat. So... Corporate Commander. Oh, man. Okie dokie.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Must feel like coming home for you, boss.
I guess. Okay, these guys don't care. Okay, another computer. Now remember, we can talk our way out of this if the cloak fails. At least once or twice.
Handled beautifully.
I'd like to think that the folks at Sublight would be happy with my salvaging endeavors, since we don't really work alongside them anymore. What is it, Resi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I didn't know what to do. Pod alarms? The colonists? Yeah, see? I'll check it out, thanks. This is when they probably realize that there has been cannibalism going on. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi helped me hook up another in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank would start waking people up. We're short on food as is. I should throw you out of the fucking airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Resi, find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What, why? He's the one who's tampering with the pods. Oh, what, you're going to spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. Oh no. I can't. I'm going to be sick. Just find Alexei. Okay. And I've been talking to Frank. And? How's the brig? Captain, he makes a kind of sense. Damn it, Alexei, not you too. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We are not cannibals. And suddenly, cannibals. Okay, reset our disguise. These guys are, unless you have engineering to do, these guys of Max and Felix, they are a dream team. Insulated. Okay, nothing to talk about here. That wing's clear. We got one more wing of crew quarters. Oh, crap. I didn't even see you.
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Well, at least you're honest. See, these corporate products also don't expire, which makes me think that consuming them isn't exactly the most healthy thing you can do. Alas, Mamochka, I failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of ration. The crew talks of cannibalism. My Willem fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way for those too far gone. At nights, while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray towards that dark path. But I think of our Lucas, asleep in his pod, and then I think of all those other sons, and daughters, and mothers, and fathers. If I woke up in Halcyon and my family had been devoured by these ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve. I will resist. What if what if they eat the sun? The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toil they take on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had rations, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Now I'm not so sure. Attention all crew. I don't know who let Frank Nolda out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of this ship. Anyone in league with him will be imprisoned for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon our arrival in Halcyon, you will be turned into the authorities. I am locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in. Please. Rezi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait. What about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in when we get there. Hurry. Okay. Fuck. I can't believe this is happening. Okay, so it looks like the mutiny is in full swing. Yeah, I agree, Kat. This could be a game in its own right. Could be a really cool horror game. Actually reminds me a little bit of The Return of the Obra Dinn. Ooh, there's a ramp up there. What's this now? Okay. Now I'm not even looking for supplies now. I'm looking for journals. Like, I want to find out. I want to see what happens here. Nothing? Yeah, or, you know, something. Some little scenario. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's a little rampway that leads into that room. What we got in here? This looks to be like a larger crew quarters, so maybe for the captain, first officer, maybe the doctor. That could be the med bay in there. I know it'd be easier to just shoot everyone, but I'm just curious is all. Hey, Juan! And also, because part of me really doesn't want this game to end, and I know we're getting near the end. Okay. It's still sealed on this side.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Well, at the very least, this should be interesting.
Yeah. And there's no crew beyond this point. Oh. Hello there. Just need to submit it to your instructor? Well, that's awesome, Juan. I'm rooting for you. Fingers crossed. Ew. Okay, it looks like there's a lower path.
It's all in the wrist.
Should we head down here first? Looks like an interesting bay. Ah! Okay, that just leads back up to the bridge. Oh! Okay, it's a one-way. Gotcha. Understood. Now we check this side. All the computers are in... See, sometimes the technology in this game does remind me a lot of Alien. The first one. At least when it comes to, like, the computer screens and the readouts. Alright, let's see how bad it got here. Open the fucking door, Will. No. You're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyway. It's a necessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it. Alexei, find me a fucking drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back. And they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. Auxiliary comms are available through the docking bay.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, do you think I'm doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I'm ready to skip the Hope, Ada.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Let's go ahead and skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Well, it's been a good life.
Oh, okay, you need a science of 80 for it. You're right. This is too complex. You do it.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something, now.
And off we go. Those UDL people are probably going to be very confused as to what's going on. Let's not jump into the sun, please. Good start. Hey! I trust my Ada.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh, crap.
We're alive! We made it! I, never had any doubts.
Uh-huh. Well, what's our status with the board right now? Probably upset. They are bitter. It took y'all a while, but y'all finally made it. And there's no fast travel. So guess what we're doing?
Don't make up. Best there ever was.
Just a nice mercy killing. I'm actually surprised that that they're in this status, or they're in this state. Oh, we're in it now. Okay, sprats are there.
One down. What was that? Keep your shoulders up.
Mr. Duncan.
Incoming.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Now, the reason I just did that was because we don't want any corporate troops here at Phineas's lab. We're all being sneaky until we couldn't be sneaky no more. If that makes any sense. Gotta go see what's wrong with Phineas, why he's not picking up. I assume he is either dead or has been kidnapped or something. I hope that is not the case, because we don't have the science know-how. I mean, we could... Hey, Sam, can you clean all this up, please? Where are we going, Captain? To adventure!
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status, urgent! Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine! You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay, well the Hopes arrived.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Okay, he may be hurt, so we'll take Ellie, and we may need a cleanup crew, so let's take Sam. Practical party selection. That's how we do things here on this ship. We'll have to see. I wonder if there's a bunch of troops on the base now. What about Bubbles? They better not have killed Bubbles. If they have killed Bubbles, life is going to be very unpleasant for the board. They knew right where to go, too, didn't they? Oh, crap. Bubbles? Oh! Don't you touch a hair!
Right, Captain!
Okay, is Bubbles okay? Oh, that's Ellie. Oops.
Rotation and maintenance job fulfilled.
You okay, Bubbles? You're okay, buddy. Ain't letting nothing bad happen to you. Not on my watch. Okay. So I heard them say in that hail of gunfire that we just missed him, so he's obviously been taken somewhere. And we can actually go into his zone here. What? There's a piece of paper. Wait. Reminder, subject may be unstable. Universal Defense Logistics Official Arrest Receipt. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistic Incarceration Document A43.13-21-6, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with his paperwork in order to register that they have indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. Failure to appear at the appointment date of time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high-security containment location. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Uh-huh. Okay. It's alright, Bubbles. Ooh. Personal terminal Phineas W. Wells, contingency plan activated, publishing last will and testament, success. Please present login password to continue. We have a hack of 90, bypass. If you're seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very properly incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Wretch, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel for my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personnel files, Phineas W.V. Wells, eyes only. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonist, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds, on average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, psychological toll, significant. On to number 13. Yeah, I've always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down. But they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer. And they're right. I am. I regret what I've done. But I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. That's not really surprising. Something... It said the panel opened? Phineas's terminal passcode. Ooh. Hiding in the pig. Probably not in a nice place either. Ooh. Oh, nice view. Phineas, props, my friend. Plasma launcher. Level 30! Now what do we got here? Tartarus nav key. Oh. Pick up Finn's force. Is that a new tasty science weapon? I think he's still infinitely better than what we've been dealing with. Tell you the God's honest. Okay. Was that the... I'm going to assume that that was the... Oh, we can choose another perk. That's awesome. Was there anything... 50% from companion kills, XP, science weapon damage. More carrying capacity. We can go ahead and get Super Pack Mule. Thick skin. Let's go, don't go dying on me. When you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. So they basically get 2 pop-ups if they need to. And as far as skills go, I'm not sure about that. But, oh yeah, our new science weapon. Let's see. Fins for 630 DPS long gun. Holy crap. Critical damage plus 25 in ray. Whoo. Okay, I don't know who to hand that off to. Yeah, that we do have to hand that off to Felix. That is a Felix weapon, isn't it? Science! And it's not a science weapon either, which is kind of amazing. Here, can we read that again? Located in a pit or and claim its contents immediately. I assume that was the hidden panel. Maybe. I didn't look to see what direction it was in, and now I'm worried that I may be missing it. So just give me a second if you can, guys. Want to check that all the things that could be... No, there it is right there. That would be the panel. And that was the Tartarus nav key. Okay, I'm not worried about it now. Cool. Let's go. Well, I don't know what cysty pigs eat, Bubbles, but this is your place now. You can go ahead and feast on corpses till your heart's content. See if anyone else was out here waiting for us. Oh, think we're good. I'll have to think about that. Like off camera, I'll probably break apart a lot of the weapons and stuff that we've gotten for parts. Make sure everyone's armored up, upgraded, good to go. We can actually tinker with our vermin too and get it to be even nastier than what it is. You guys understand my logic for what I did that, right? Let's sneak past all of the troopers, sneak past all the troopers.
Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
And,
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
Breaking Phineas Wells out of a maximum security penitentiary. I can't think of a better lost cause to commit ourselves to.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
The labyrinth? And what's so bad about the labyrinth?
The labyrinth is a massive maximum security prison on an uninhabitable planet. Being incarcerated there is seen as a fate worse than death.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business.
Oh.
Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
So there we go. That's weird. This is the last mission in the game because they basically told us, hey, you got anything else to do? Do it now. Well then, crew, what do y'all think about this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now.
Thanks, Jane.
You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea. But I admire your bravado, Captain. Which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Well, we'll go eventually. But we better prepare.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
I've never had a plan, and I'm not starting now, buddy.
Now that's a program I can get behind.
Thinking on your feet's more important anyhow.
Yes, who needs a plan?
As they all. Alright, guys. Well, I think this is a perfect place to go ahead and end the stream for today. And that means that our next stream is probably going to be the final part of the Outer Worlds as we break into the labyrinth on Tartarus and attempt to save Phineas Wales from the board. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. It's been, yeah, that was an interesting ride reading about what happened to the Hope. That was a far, as we've seen before, it's a far more morbid result than I expected from this game, but in a good way. So we will go ahead and end it here and pick it up with probably the final stream next time. If you haven't followed the channel, please do so. I try and stream on Twitch here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, on Sundays, random times in between. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below, as well as a link to my Extra Life page, where I'm raising money for my local Children's Miracle Network hospital via the amazing Extra Life charity. So please check that out too. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.